Welcome everyone to this Serena Organic Flow class. My name is Arianna, and for this class you will need a yoga mat, a couple of blocks. If you don't have a couple of blocks and you are in your home, you can always use a couple of books. So we're going to start into any comfortable seated position. If you can sit on your heels, it's perfect. Otherwise, you can pick up one of your blocks and just raise your seats, ideally with your knees lower than your hips. We start from here. Just for our flow, closing your eyes, take a moment, find your grounding here. Take a deep inhale from the nose. Exhale it all out of your mouth. Remember, this class is for everyone. I will give a lot of modifications, a lot of regressions and a lot of progressions. So just finding your seat, take a deep inhale, few rounds of breath, and then we will start. Inhale from the nose for 1, and exhale it all out of the mouth. 1. Inhale again, 1, and exhale 1. Inhale 1, and exhale all out 1. And then we begin 5 times. Inhale 1, inhale, second time. So deep inhale and long exhale. Let it all go. Inhale 1, inhale 2, long exhale out of your mouth. Inhale 1, inhale 2, double inhale, long, long, long exhale. 2 more times. Inhale 1, inhale 2, double inhale, long exhale, let it all go. 1 more time. Inhale 1, inhale 2, and long exhale. And then releasing your effort, placing the hands at the heart center, bowing your head towards your heart, maybe making an intention today for your practice or any time that you come to your mat to practice respecting your body, respecting how you feel today. Every day you feel different, your body feels different. So just always look after yourself and enjoy this beautiful practice. And then we can start. We're going to start into an all-four position. So removing your block on the side, coming with the shoulders on the top of the wrist, your hips on the top of the knees, curling the toes, so tucking them under in here. Few cat's cow. On the inhale, we're going to find the hissing cat position, rounding the upper back, spread the shoulder blades and placing really the hands nice and strong, fingertips wide in here, tucking the chin to your chest. On the exhale, you are creating a sticky hand position. Imagine your hands are dragging towards your knees and you are lifting the hips high, gazing forward, shrinking the shoulder blades together. On the inhale, rounding 5 times, and on the exhale, sticky hands towards the knees without moving them but creating the tension. 3 more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale, collapsing down. 2 more times. Inhale, rounding, and exhale, opening the chest, working with the chest and the hips. 1 more time. Inhale, and exhale, gazing forward or gazing down, wherever the neck is not compressed. In here we come into a neutral position, all-four position, curl the toes under if they are not already there, send the hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. Walk your hands maybe a little bit more forward, bend one leg, extending the other one, shaking the head, saying yes, no, a few times. So in here, see your down dog, you're creating an inverted V position. If your feet don't touch down, doesn't matter. You can always keep also the block underneath your hands to create some height. So if you have long legs, and you have to match them with your hands and create more length, you can always come into this down dog position. So in this down dog, pedaling the legs up and down, forth and back in here, any movement here. If you want to bend the legs together, extend, few times bend and extend. 1 more time, bend the knees, hovering the ground and extend it back. Again, knees bend extend, extend. Now walk your hands all the way towards your feet and find the squat position. Squat can be a high squat, can be all the way down. Then walk your hands forward, forward, forward like you are your second set of feet. Round the upper back, tuck the core in and press the hands down. Find your plank position. Hold 5, 4, 3. Press the tippy toes forward so the wave shift forward on the top of the hands. Walk your hands back, 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 warming up on the hips. Find your squat position, going side to side, side to side, side to side. Walk forward 2 more times, forward, warming up the whole body. Spread the fingers wide around the upper back, tuck the chin to the chest, core under and tippy toes strong. Walk back, 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 find your squat position, side to side. If you can't squat, you can lift your heels off the ground. You can move side to side, side to side. You can stay high, you can stay low. One more time, walk forward, forward, find your plank. Spread the shoulder blades like we were doing in that hissing cat position. Think about pressing down towards the ground, tuck the chin to the chest, walking all the way back. Last time, all the way back. Inhale, come all the way up at the back of the mat. Take a big stretch like you're taking a big yawn in the morning. Arms open. Exhale, fold. Find your plank position. Walk forward, forward, round the upper back. Find knees, chest, chin down. Slowly you can bring the feet with you. Coming all the way down, reset your hands, lift the chest, engage the glutes, lift up, elbows towards your torso, and then press on your hands, stretch all the way back. Find your child pose. Releasing your head down, dragging your hands towards your knees, send the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog in here. This time, walk your feet all the way towards your hands, one step or multiple steps. Dangling side to side, relaxing down. You can bend deeply the knees and take forth and back motions in here, releasing the lower back. So every time we forward fold, remember bend the knees, especially if you feel your lower back is taking too much, because that takes the stretch on the back of the leg. Rounding the upper back, rise. Inhale, few modified sun salutation, bring the arms over the head. You can even take this big stretch with separate arms. Exhale, forward fold, tuck your chin to the chest, reach down, bend the knees. Halfway lift, lengthen, hands to the ground or on the blocks, stepping your right foot back, right knee down. Double padding under the right knee if it's uncomfortable for you. Hands can be facing one another. You can interlace your hands together, index fingers together, thumbs crossed, shifting the chest side to side, side to side, side to side. For 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the hands on the ground. Step your left foot back. Find your high plank position. Come knees, chest, chin down, keep the elbows nice and tight, bring the feet with you if it's possible, laying all the way down, hands down, pressing the ground away, lift the chest, engage the glutes, gaze forward, sit all the way back, stretch back, long arms, rounding the upper back, bringing the hands closer to the knees, find again your downward facing dog. On the next inhale, walk yourself forward, forward, forward. You can also walk forward, bending the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Remember, the hands don't have to be together. They can face one another. Exhale, forward, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step the left foot back this time. Left knee down. This time we're taking this T position, so this 90 degrees with the arms. We're going side to side, side to side for the count of 5, 4, finding your core, finding a little bit of stretch on the torso, 3, 2, and 1. Frame the front foot, step your right foot back, find your plank position. Come knees, chest, chin down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Like you're always working the gravity going down, the strength, creating the strength going down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the torso, engage the glutes. Exhale, stretch all the way back into your child pose. Dragging and sliding the hands towards the knees, curl the toes under, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So one more time, walking forward with few variation, all the way on the top of the mat. Inhale, take the big yawn. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen the legs, create like height in here. Hands to the ground, step your right foot back, right knee down. In here you can take your block, so right hand to the block, left arm up and over. We are stretching, we are waking up the side of the body, holding here 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the blocks down, frame the front foot, extend the right leg, step the left foot back, high plank. Knees, chest, chin down, slowly, slowly, slowly going down. Extend the legs, lift the chest, lift the gaze, engage the glutes, lift up and see the distance between your legs as well. They can be closer, they can be further apart. Stretching all the way back, find your child pose. Tuck the chin to the chest, round the upper back, downward facing dog. Okay, left side, walking forward, 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 forward. Top of the mat, inhale, you rise, big stretch. Exhale, you bend the knees, forward fold. Feet can also be separate. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you step the left foot back, left knee down this time. Left hand to the block, moving it further away from you. Right arm up and over. We are stretching on the right side of the body. So reaching on the side, feel like you're reaching nice and far away from you. Holding 5, 4, 3. You can gaze down, up or forward, depending where your neck is happy to gaze. 3, 2, 1. Release the block down, frame the front foot, step the right foot back, high plank, round the upper back. Come knees, chest, chin down, slowly, slowly on the way down. Inhale, extend the legs, lift the chest, engage the glutes. Exhale, sit all the way back into your child pose. We take 3 breaths in here. Inhaling 3, forehead to the ground. Exhale 3. Inhale 2, exhale 2. One more inhale, one more exhale. Your downward facing dog. When you're ready, send the hips up and back. Lifting the right leg up into a 3-leg dog. Bend the knee and open the hip. You're welcome to stay here, gazing under the right armpit or the left armpit and see if you can see your left tippy toes. You're welcome to come into a wild thing. Right foot step behind the left leg. I'm engaging the left leg. I'm lifting and thrusting the hips up. My chest is coming up and my head is looking towards the back. Holding 5, 4, strong, strong legs. 3, 2, and 1. Right and down to the mat. Right leg up and back, pivoting on the back foot. Send it nice and high. Press on the left tippy toes in here. Bring the right knee to the nose. Find the high plank position. Step your right foot. You're already there in between your hands. Left foot down 45 degrees. Inhale, you come up. Your hips are facing forward to the front of your mat. You're creating space in between the legs. You're coming up into your warrior 1. Shoulders away from the ears. Opening warrior 2, arms parallel to the ground. I would like you to warm up on your hips, so external rotation, only the right leg, and internal. I'm just moving my right leg out and in, out and in. My left leg doesn't change, it's only the right leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. In here we are coming back into our warrior 2. Flip your right palm up and over, reverse it to the back, stretch the right side of the body in here. Holding, you can also hold your right hand behind your head. Left arm can come alongside the left leg. You can gaze towards the right hand side, up, or again, you can gaze into any position that doesn't compromise any or doesn't give you any compression on the neck. Holding here, few more breaths. Inhale, keep breathing in and out, in and out. Find your warrior 2, arms parallel to the ground in here, long space in between the legs. In here we are going to interlace our hands behind our back. If they can't interlace for any reason, shoulders are too strong or a little bit tight, you can face the palms together. If you can interlace them, lift the chest, gaze up, and then humble your warrior. Right shoulder on the inside of the right leg. Release the head going all the way down. Hello. All the way down. If you find this too much for your arms to be in that position, you can release them all the way down in here as well. Few breath in here, breathing in and breathing out. Keep breathing, never hold your breath. Inhaling and exhale. Release the hands down, frame the front foot. Spin the left toes to face the front. Left knee down or left leg can be extended. Right arm up and over. You can stay here. You can stay twisted, gazing towards your right shoulder. You can position the left knee down. You can lift the left foot. You can catch the left foot in the right hand in here. And here you want your right knee to be able to open. Your right leg is opening on the hip rotation, on external rotation. You find exactly where you want to stay. Here, looking back or catching the foot. From here, big move. Bring the right arm forward. Set your left foot down, 45 degrees, come back into your warrior one, and then warrior two. We're gonna go through some ninjas. Left knee bent, right leg extend. So if you go high and low, switching just the knees. The front one is gonna gaze towards the front of your mat, the right knee. The left knee is gonna gaze towards the long side of your mat. So if you come high and low, you will mainly feel it on your quadriceps, the front of your legs. If you stay really super low, you will find the inner thighs and groin. Hands wherever you want, whatever is your expression, and you like to move, however you like to move, I would like you to find your hand position. They can be wide, they can be at the heart center, they can be moving as well. Let's do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we find the side lunge Skandasana, left knee bend, right leg extend. Right foot can be down, right foot can flex, right tippy toes. You can extend your arms forward. You can come high or low as much as you feel this left leg is really working. Few more breaths in here. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, working so hard, and exhale, coming back into your warrior two. Flip the right palm up and over, reverse it to the back. Now when you come back into your warrior two, I would like you to take a block into your right hand and think this block is an extension of your arm. You're gonna set it forward, lean towards the block, left leg lifting here, right hand down, right foot down, left leg up, left fingertips up. You can join the hands and have a moving half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Or you can have a static one and just find the balance, looking down, looking side, looking up. Or you can bend and extend the left leg, or you can catch again the left foot and make it become Chapasana, another posture. In here for a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Setting the left foot down in here. Come into a lunge position. Hands at the heart center. Twist yourself towards the right hand side. Tippy toes facing forward. Palms can be together. Elbows on the top of one another in here, holding few breaths in here. Press the palm to engage the core. Twist, 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 twist. Gaze up, forward or down. You decide. Holding one more breath. Inhale and one more breath. Exhale. Inhale, come back into your lunge position. Left knee down slowly, slowly, slowly. Remember double padding. You can also set a block under the left knee if this is more comfortable for you. Thinking almost as if your left thigh wanted to come and touch the ground and be really horizontal to the ground. You can lift the left foot off the ground. You can stay exactly where you are with the hands at the heart center, or by the hip you can catch the left foot with the left hand, right hand, or you can also take a bind here on the inside of the left elbow. Right arm up and over, or right arm forward. So many expressions of this pose. You choose the one that is best for your own body in here. Few more breaths in here. Inhale, exhale, one more. Inhale and exhale. Release slowly, slowly, slowly. Now setting the left hand down or the left forearm down. You are pivoting on the back foot. Left foot, side of the left foot, bringing the right foot on the top of the left shoulder on the top of the left hand. You are into your side plank Vashisthasana. A variation of this could be with the left knee down, right leg extended, or forearm down as well. Okay, so many variations of this side plank. You can stay wherever you feel is more your level today. You feel today like you want to do a forearm side plank or a full arm side plank Vashisthasana, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your right hand down, right hip toes down, bring yourself back into your plank position, knees, chest, chin down, all the way down. Inhale, lift up the chest. So we open into back bends throughout the whole practice. Engage the glutes, strong torso, strong legs in here. Stretch all the way back into your child. Inhale, sliding all the way back. Curl the toes under and send the hips forward. We take a camel position in between. So again, we are like working throughout the whole practice with our back bend, so it doesn't culminate in few back bends just at the end of it. I would like you to think that you have a wall in front of you and you have to reach the wall with your hips. If this is uncomfortable, you can double pad under the knees, you can place a towel or double pad with your mat, hands on the hips at the heart. Or if the back bend is really hard for you because leaning back makes you feel, oh, I don't like it so much, try using your touch, which is like one of your senses, is the fifth sense, is in your fingertips. Just place the fingertips on your shoulders, lift the chest, imagine the chest wants to look at the ceiling, send the hips forward, engage the glutes, lift up, gaze up, and this is so much more reassuring and stronger than feeling your hands are not on yourself, or you can keep the hands behind your head, open the elbows nice and wide in here. Tuck the chin to the chest. When you come back, send the hips back down, curling the toes under if you have another feet position of your choice, downward facing dog. Left leg lift, inhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Again, gazing under the armpits, finding your left tippy toes, or finding your wild thing. Left leg behind the right, lifting the hips up, opening, imagine your body comes into a banana shape, whoops in here, because this is gonna end up into a back bend. Find your wild thing, really hips engaged, strong glutes, and then find your three-leg dog. Left and down, left leg up and back. Left foot forward, right foot down, come up into your warrior one. Opening into your warrior two. Take a stretch back for a moment. Left arm up and over. Back into your warrior two, arms parallel to the ground. I would like you to take the knee in and out. So only the left leg. You are pivoting on your left heel. Internal, external, internal, external. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. In here, find your warrior two. We are going to do the ninjas as well on this side because we've done them on the other side, so your body knows more or less what we've been going through, and we can do the same flow, maybe a little bit more flowy on the left hand side. So for 5, switching the knees, finding a warrior two, and then a side lunge skandasana. Again, you can have the arms position, traditionally warrior two, and side lunge. 3, 2, 1, right knee bent, left leg extend, find your side lunge skandasana in here, and hold, and hold, and hold. It feels like we're holding forever when we keep this posture. And then coming back into your warrior two. Flip the left palm up and over, reverse it to the back. Left arm bend, this time we stay. Stretch all the way here. Holding, inhale. And exhale, stretching the left side of the body. Come back into your warrior two, interlace the hands or face them behind your back, lift the chest, lift the gaze, and then humble your warrior. Allow your left shoulder to come on the inside of the left leg. You're using really strong leg in here, heavy head going down, in here for the count of 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. One more. Inhale. One more. Exhale. In here, release the hands down. Frame the front foot. Pivot the back foot to face the front of the mat. Right knee down. Right leg can be extended. You find your twisted side, or you find your bind, like we did exactly on the opposite leg. If again you need a little bit more help in here, you can find your block and create high. Holding here, breathing. Breathing in and out and in and out. Find a little bit of opening on the left leg. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. One more, exhale, coming all the way back. Find your lunge position, strong legs. Let's take this twisted side as we are already here. Palms together, elbows, right elbow outside the left thigh. Twist and turn in here for 3 breaths. Inhaling 3, exhale 3, inhale 2, exhale 2. One more inhale, one more exhale. Come back into your lunge position. Frame the right foot down, find your warrior 2. I would like you to use the block, because with the block we have the tendency not to use blocks, but they are so useful because, again, see the block as an extension of your hand where your hands doesn't reach, and it makes you collapse down. Your block lifts you up. Lift the right leg up, right arm up. You can stay here in your half moon. Make sure your weight is on the block, but it doesn't make the block wobbly, so you're super safe. You can have a moving half moon, you can have a static half moon, you can have a moving leg into half moon, you can have a static chapasana. You decide. In here, few more breaths. Inhaling 2, exhale 2. One more. Inhale. One more, exhale, in here. Set your right foot back, find that lunge position. A lot of leg works. Lowering, 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 down, down, down. Make sure your right thigh, you want to send it, the right knee away from the front foot. So you're not really directly on the top of your right knee. Leaning forward, kick the right foot towards you. You can stay here and hold. You can catch your right foot, one hand, two hand, or any bind. Finding the front part of your right leg in here. This time I'm just gonna hold here. Opening the chest, drawing the elbows towards one another. In here for 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly with control, release the foot. Right hand down. Pivot on the back foot, which is my right foot, side of the right foot, find your side plank. Right shoulder if it's full side plank, or right forearm side plank. You decide. You can also lift the left leg off the ground. Lift, lift, lift. Make a banana shape with your body in here. Stay super strong. Left hand can be wherever you want. I'm balancing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your plank position. And in here, slowly, we're gonna work the gravity going down. Slowly, you can place the knees down if you want, or coming down slowly, slowly for the count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Landing. Shake your hips side to side, side to side. We're gonna place the hands by the side of the chest. Again, check on how much your legs need to be open in order to allow you to keep the hips down. Hands by the side of the chest, knocking down blocks. Lift up, find your full cobra. Full cobra doesn't mean you have to be with your arms extended. I would like you to keep this full cobra sensation into your, away from the lower back, but just in the legs and glutes. So really engage in the glutes. Engage, 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 engage. Lift the chest. Smile, send the shoulders away from the ears, and then come all the way back down. Shake the hips side to side. In here, rolling on your back, finding your bridge position. You can take a block, lifting the hips up, placing the block underneath your lower back. You can find your bridge. You can interlace your hands underneath your hips. You can walk your feet towards your hands or shuffle your shoulders towards your feet. Lifting up in here, holding. You can also release your arms alongside your ears. You decide. Few breaths in here. Inhale and exhale, really lifting up using the glutes in here and the hips. And then releasing. Swipers with the legs, side to side, side to side, side to side. Well done. In here, bringing the knees to the chest, take a big, big hug. Give the knees a big, big hug in here. Look towards your knees. Bringing the knees to the chest. Release them all the way in one direction, right side. If you don't have so much twist and rotation, you can place also a block in between your knees. I will show you also on the other side. You can place a block under your knees. You are gazing towards the opposite direction of the knees. Finding your supine twist. And then bringing the knees back. You can release them all the way on the opposite side. So if the knees don't want to be together and they are kind of like here, separate, you can place a block. You can also place a block underneath or in between. If it's not enough, you can extend the legs. You can bring the right leg over the left. Again, so many variations. And then releasing, bringing the knees to the chest. You can take a soothing shoulder stand, extend the legs up in here. You can also find your friendly block and place the block under the hips and have an elevated shoulder stand, arms alongside your ears. Few moments, and then releasing the legs down. You arrive, Shavasana, relaxing. So taking a few moments of relaxation in here, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale, all out. Starting to bring the knees to the chest, massaging the lower back side to side. Allow your knees to come all the way in one direction, coming into a fetal position, and then pressing yourself back into any comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for watching this flow. I hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Serene Organics. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, yogis.